Hey, good morning, fam. It's Brenda here from B.laster Works, and it's New Year's Day, and I'm in my tracker because I'm getting ready to go to work. I have to put gas in the car and hit the grocery store before I clock in, so I'm leaving a little bit earlier. Originally was going to ride my bike today. I love riding my bike on New Year's Day because there's no traffic, but I realized I was getting off after the sunset, so I don't like to ride my bike in the dark. So I'm driving, and it's foggy anyway, so I guess that's the best thing anyway. But I wanted to wish everybody a Happy New Year's, and just kind of give a video. My original intent was to be at my art desk and kind of go over some of the journals that I've started that I haven't finished, that I hope to finish or at least add to in 2025. Take you guys along with me. But that didn't happen because I woke up late this morning with a headache. I don't think I drank enough water yesterday. But yeah, so you're getting a different video today. A day in the life of Brenda. Dull, boring Brenda just goes to work and then comes home and sits at her art desk or on the couch. But anyways, so I'm going to go over to the gas station, put gas in, go to the grocery store. But I'll come back in a few, maybe when I get to work, give you a little tour of my lab. Also let you guys see what it looks like. But yeah, so hold tight. All right, we're in the lab. So I'm going to just show you the basics of running a job all the way through. Now this is a full service lab, which means we have a surface side and we have what we call a bench side or finish side. Most small private stores have just the bench side. I'm just going to do like a basic lens. I'm not going to get all scientific and complicated, but let's start here. Your lenses start as a piece of plastic like this. All right. And then we just put some tape on it. I mean, we do other things like set the axis and all that. Put some tape on the front just to protect it. And then with wax, we block it up so that we can run it through the machines that we have here, like this. So you see, so that wax is holding this block to the lens so that we can use it to put into the machine. Now this is a generator. And what this does is it generates the back curve into the lens, which is going to create the prescription. All right. So hold on, I'm going to put the lens in and then I'll come right back. All right, so I chucked the lens in there and it's ready to go, and I'm going to start it. You got to turn on the vacuum first so that it sucks up all the plastics and stuff. And then I'm going to start. It's going to be kind of noisy. Let's see. And then start. Oh, calculate, sorry. All that noise you hear is cool air blowing on it so it doesn't overheat. And then what it's doing, hopefully you guys can hear me, if not I'll do a voiceover, is you see that round blade? That round blade is going to cut the prescription onto the back side of that lens, all right? So when that's done, I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. So this is it. So you see how you see those rings? It's really rough. So now the next step is we pull what we call a lap, and this lap has numbers on it. So it says 275 that match these numbers. So this, the right eye and the left eye of this one have the same prescription. So I have one lap to run both. And what this is like sanding paper. So this is going to smooth out those little lines right there from the generator, left from the generator. So let's go do that next. Hold on. So this is a finer. Has water, comes out. So while it's rotating, it's fining this lens to get those generator marks out. Now this job also has one lap for both right and left eye. So I'm running two jobs together just for time's sake. So I'm going to put the right eye for the one that we just generated over here on the lap. And I'm going to let it fine. All right, everything's in place. Set the timer. All right, so this is going to fine, and it's going to fine out those little circles we saw. All right, so now I scooched over to, okay, that's where it was. Now it's over here. Same machine, except this one is now called a polisher because instead of water, as you see, white polish comes out. And these pads on here, they're soft. So they're going to polish that lens up so that it's crystal clear in the end. All right. All right. So now we have the lens. See how clear it is? Well, kind of dirty right there, but I'll clean that off soon. But yeah, so this is the lens for the job. Put it in the tray. I'm going to check the prescription with this in a minute. Now we bypassed this machine. This is a coater. And the reason we bypassed it is because this is for poly lenses. That one was a plastic lens, so it doesn't need this step. It's blinking because I have a lens in there. So this just coats the back side of the lens to add like a scratch coating. This machine, this one adds AR, anti-reflective coating, to the lenses, but it's not working currently, so we'll just forget about that thing. So now I'm going to check the prescription with this, what we call a lensometer, and make sure everything is good. And then we will continue to this side, which is just cutting it down to shape of the frame. Hold on. All right, now I'm going to put the lens on this one. What this one does is, see, I've already set the frame in there. This one will trace the shape of the frame and then feed that information over to that machine so that I can cut it down to the shape of the frame. So let's let it do its business, and then I'll be right back. All right, so there's the shape. And now I'm going to put in the patient's PDs and measurements real quick here. 33, 21 and a half, so that I can make sure that this lens sits in the proper place right in front of their eyes. Now see this? This is a block. Now on the surface side, the block had the wax on it, remember? And it was bigger. This one just has a sticker to hold on to the lens so that I can put it on the machine. All right, so now I have to line up those dots that I have with that. Okay. And then it'll block it up perfectly. All right, so now this lens is ready to go. I'm going to do the left eye, and then we're going to go over to the edger. All right, so I pulled it up on the edger. I had already edged the right eye. It didn't record when I started it, but let's just do the left eye now. So now I've already done the right eye. I'm going to switch over to the left, and then I'm going to put the left lens in. And here you see how that chuck fits in here. That's it, and then I just hit start. So now it's going to cut the left lens to shape, and as you see, I already have the right eye mounted. Fits perfect, but I'm not done yet. I still, because it's plastic, we have to add a UV, which is here, and it's this one. So I'm going to do all that later. I got to heat this up real quick because it's not hot enough yet, but once I UV it, then it's done, and then I just final inspect it and send it out. So that's it. All right, that's it. That's running a pair of glasses. Glad you guys came along. I did cut it very short, of course, but you know, too much information is not good. Anyway, but maybe I'll be back when I get home, or if anything interesting happens to me today. Probably not, but I'll check in when I get home, all right? Still daylight outside because I got to leave early because it was so slow at work today. So yeah, I could have rode my bike. Anyway, heading for home, and I'll check in when I get there. Hello, fam. I'm back home after work and checking in with you guys. Finish up this New Year's Day video. So I broke out some of my journals that I had started in, I want to say 2024, but probably even earlier, that I actually want to work on this year. So most of you know the Asylum Journal for the Creatively Insane. I have a few ideas for this. I just never got to get it out of my head and into the journal. I think one of the main things holding me back is because I did use masterboards, I have a hard time covering it up. You know, so I'm trying to just cover up the pages and just leave these and then just cover up the pages that are blank like this. So I think that's kind of hindering me in a way, but no excuses. I need to get this done. So one of my top priorities for 2025 is to start adding back into this asylum journal, because a lot of you are also doing your own, and I feel bad that we've kind of been stagnant on that, and I apologize for that. Secondly, I don't know if you guys know about this. Some of you do on Instagram. It's the ABC, and on the Scrappy 8 Facebook page, the ABC, Brenda's ABC book. This one, I got burnt out. I will not lie. I got burnt out doing this in 2024. A lot of fun. A lot of fun. I love it. I'm going to finish it. This started off as the 100-day project last year. And I stopped at the letter Q, I think is the next one I have to do. So I did not complete it. I do not count it as a fail because I started it. And this is something I wanted to start even before last year. So I'm happy that I started it. I just now need to complete it. I wasn't doing this on YouTube. I was just doing it on Instagram and Facebook. I would just create the page, and then everybody would try to find, I'd tell you how many words are represented, like how many I words or how many J words, and then everybody would just make a list and kind of guess, and the winner would get a prize. Now I think I'm just going to finish it and then just do a flip through. Maybe I'll still post the picture as I go, but it won't be a game. It'll just be maybe I'll post the picture, and then the second picture will be the answers. So don't look at the second picture if you want to try to guess the words that are on each page. But yeah, second priority or somewhere in there. And then this one is it's an art journal I made. When did I make this? 2021. I made this book. It's nothing but blank pages. It started off with this kind of art, which I want to continue. So I would take a picture, take a piece of the picture out and use a real photo, and then draw the rest. I think I'm going to incorporate this possibly with trash talk, because these are just random. This I did like a diary for the day, but I don't have to do that. So I think I think I may pair this up with trash talk so that I maybe will get it done. I don't know. But so instead of a selfie every week that I've been taking with trash talk, I just take a random picture and then finish drawing it out. This is from these. Because I had stopped doing this, I had decided, or maybe I'll just make it like a regular art journal and just, do stuff in there. But then I didn't like that it was doing all of this. So I stopped that, and now I think I'm going to just go back to doing the pictures and drawing, because I want to continue using my drawing skills. I know it's like riding a bike and you can just jump right back in, but I haven't done that in a while, and I do enjoy just drawing. If I can do that on camera, I'm not sure yet, so we'll figure that out as we go. But I do want to start back with this also. And then we just have my ideas book, which I am using. So this I am using. I'm proud of myself for using. I see I do every week. I make a to-do list, and then I mark it off. So this will continue on. So this one will sit, and then I have a random journal too that I haven't been doing, a small one. I used to carry it around with me all the time, but if I'm doing this one, I might not do that one. I don't know. But yeah, so this is the things that I'd like to get back into for 2025, and other things too. I continue Trash Talk weekly. I really like it. I've already been saving some trash for the next one, even though I said I was going to do it differently. It's a habit now to just throw trash over here in this corner. So I still haven't figured out how I'm going to do that. But like my Coffee and Friends journal, it will just develop. You know what I mean? You just start it, and it just it transforms into something else as you go. And I'm okay with that, as long as you start. So, but yeah. So this is my New Year's Day video for you guys. Again, just like, I mean, there'll be more things than just this. mixed media, maybe some wall art pieces. I do want to get back into doing things like that. So just random creativity. No, not everything is journal. Not everything's going to just be drawing. It's just going to be a random mix of stuff because that's just what I like to do. All right, but I just need to do more of it this year. And I'm trying to think of a word for this year. Usually I give myself a word um, for the year like that. You saw reflect in here. That was one year. That was my word, was reflect. And so all my art kind of had to do with like memories and stuff like that. But yeah, so I'm going to think of a word. I don't have one yet. And maybe by Trash Talk Day on Sunday, maybe I'll have a word by then and I'll let you guys know. But for now, I hope you enjoyed my little short New Year's Day video today. I hope you guys had a great New Year's Day and New Year's Eve. And let's rock 2025 and let's get our creative juices flowing, okay? All right. Love you guys, as always. Just